I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching a lot less Glendon Cameron as of lately. Um, there's a lot of things I admired about Glendon in the early years. I watched him from way back when, and Glendon loves to say, well, if you've been watching me all these years, what have you done? And I'm one of the few people Glendon can't say that about, because I had a brick and mortar store back in '98 and several online attempts. Most of them not positive, but I've started companies, I've made money online. Um, Not as much as I would like to make, but I have. So I have a proven strategy. I've just never been able to make the level of money that somebody like he's been able to make, or supposedly has been able to make, allegedly, because we really don't know. But I made a lot more than the people that come watch me, and the hate that people have gave me has actually encouraged me to go on. You got to think, I'm over 50. I'm 55 years old, and I still have the drive after failing over and over and over and over and over again in business, because it's not an easy journey. Anybody on YouTube that tells you that being an entrepreneur is going to be an easy journey, they are lying. But I admired a lot about Glenn in the early years, but he's changed. And his courses have always been expensive. So don't think that that's it. That's not the main issue. I don't think that, I think he's so far removed from being poor, and he always talks about when he was poor, but he's so far removed mentally that he can't grasp that he's never going to get successful students, you know, on the mass scale that he wants. He's going to get successful students, and I would willing to bet he would even agree with me that most of his successful students already have money, and they already own a business. The average person comes out here, can't afford this stuff. They can't even grasp the mindset of how he's thinking, because being an entrepreneur, you got to go through stages. I had to go through probably 3 to 4 years on just the mindset. Think about that. Just the mindset, to get my head around the fact that I could possibly make more money online than in the real world. It took me years to even get that in my mind. And I think I stand a chance of having more successful students in the future that started out poor than him, because I'm just simply sharing my journey. And in a sense, he shared his journey too, but he's selling his journey as if everybody's going to be able to follow it, because he's done a lot of stuff that the average person is never going to be able to do. He got the bigger job, so he had the revenue. Yes, he was able to build a company and not have to borrow the money to do it. Not everybody could follow the same path that he follows. Do I think you should necessarily start a business with business credit? No. necessarily, but it works for some people. So there's gonna be a lot of ways to make money, but I'm willing to bet that I'll have more successful people in the future that follow me that actually could go out and do something realistic, because I'm using realistic means to start a business. I'm telling you, you might have to do a lot of side hustles just to put revenue in one business. And even he, as you can see in his latest videos, all the stuff he predicted, it's not unfolding the way he said it was going to happen. He had like this high expectation of he was going to rent this big, huge warehouse, and he does have office space, but he had the whole picture and the vision much bigger than what it really is. And it looks like only his course business is really successful. But, the whatnot stuff he's been talking about doing, I understand what he's saying. There's going to be drawbacks in every business, but even that whatnot stuff, not everybody's going to be able to be successful in that. Now, I am building a AI technology. Well, I wouldn't say technology. I would say it's an AI marketing business. But why it's realistic is because everybody uses, well, a lot of us use AI tools. And it's only based on using AI tools and doing affiliate marketing. It's not nothing crazy, over the top. It's not nothing where you have to hire staff in the beginning. The average person isn't going to hire staff to do whatnot. It's the perfect example. So why he thinks that showing us that is going to get a bunch of us to jump on the whatnot bandwagon is not realistic, because he should be showing us what one person, yourself, could get on whatnot and do, make some money first, then go out and hire staff to make that bigger. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to go out and use the little bit of knowledge I got at 55 years old to build an AI marketing company by myself first, then get to the level where I can hire other people. Realistic. I'm starting with a basic LLC. I'm telling you where to go to get your LLC up and running. I'm telling you where to go to get your business address. I'm telling you where to go to get your business phone number and email. Very important. Domain, your email to match. I'm giving you all the steps. And I haven't stopped watching Glendon altogether, because I periodically, I'll skip past this video, maybe watch a few minutes of, but I used to binge watch hours of Glendon stuff about holding companies, because it seemed intriguing, it seemed realistic and doable. But you got to buy his good courses are out of the average person's reach as far as the price. And he's telling you he's not giving away any free courses, which I agree with him. I think when you give out free courses, most people won't do them. I agree with him on that. They just won't. They won't do the work because it's free. There's nothing making them do it. There's no urgency. So I agree, free is off the table. But $5,000, $10,000 for a course that guaranteed is going to be the same level as all his knowledge, and I would say at best he should be at charging maybe $1,000 for his best courses, in my mind. Now, is somebody buying it? Yes. And Glendon's smart. He's smart in a way of, if he charges a course for $10,000 and only one person buys, that's more people than bought his $500 courses. Because he knows he's going to get at least 1 to 2 people to buy his high-end courses. So he's very smart in that way. Meanwhile, there's people that won't even take his $500 courses. But by making his courses so high, he goes after a market of people that have real money, like real business owners. So he's attracting real business owners, which is kind of what I'm trying to do on my new channel. And the reason why I'm not telling you guys over here what the new channel is, I want a more high-end audience. I don't want to do what he does and tell you go over there and go check out the videos over there, because he's just bringing the same people over there, selling them the same stuff, and wonder why it doesn't work. And I don't have all the answers. I just been watching the guy for years, along with a lot of other content creators. And Marvin Golden does this perfectly. He knows how to gravitate and bring in the people that already have money. But Glendon doesn't understand. It's not his fault, probably, because we're all victim of it. Just being black on YouTube. YouTube's going to show your content to people that are like-minded and on your, what it thinks your scale of income is, which is going to be, if you're black, it's going to share it to a lot of black people in your demographic. But this is why I recommend at some point doing a faceless channel, because that's all deleted. So now you can't blame it on that anymore, which I thought Glendon was going to do when he came back. I thought Glendon was going to be totally off the radar, be off grid, do a faceless YouTube channel. But now he's telling people don't do a faceless YouTube channel. You know, or it's not appealing to him. He wants to show his face no matter what. And I like showing my face on my regular channels, but I know if I want a demographic of people all over the world that have money, that have a real business, I got to build a separate channel with a separate identity to promote it. And it's going to be easy because we have the modern day tools to do it. We have the technology and the modern day tools to do it. I'm actually excited to build this new channel, you know. All the long form content is probably going to go on that channel. I may pick one of the channels I currently operate over here to still put videos like this of my face, because I've already been doing it. It'll probably be Blandrake, you know, which is actually the name of my AI marketing agency. So it'll probably be Blandrake. I'll continue to put content over there and share those videos with you. I'm not sure what to do with the other channels other than short form content. So I'll take all my long form videos, chop them up, put them on those other channels, and just roll with that. So I'm going to do videos like this on 2 of my channels. I take that back. I'll do Nice Guy Driver and Blandrake. I'll continue to do long form videos every now and then. Won't be every day. And short form content on all the other channels. I think by doing that, I'll eventually get back to the point where I'll start getting a lot more views on Blandrake, for one. And the Faceless YouTube channel, like I said, I'll be building another audience, another group of people that I can sell a course or a product or a membership to and be able to make real money over there by still giving you guys still good content, and tips over here. And I think that's the way to roll it. But even though I'm going to be building a bigger audience over there, I still ain't going to be trying to sell no $500. I mean, not $500. Of course, $500 is reasonable, but $5,000 courses. And I'm not a hater. I think if you could get away with it, you could get away with it, but it just seems a little bit, if you're trying to reach the regular man, you're not going to reach him. I'm trying to reach regular people that started out poor like me and reach a higher audience of people over here. And my higher audience, at the most, I'm probably going to have like maybe products for like up to 1,000. Nothing unattainable, unreachable. And that'll be the advanced stuff. That'll be, the holding company stuff. And we'll be talking about trust and the real next level stuff. But over here, we're just going to focus on regular business building stuff. Like regular beginning stages stuff. The setup. And I know the channels are going to be successful once I start building the credit again, because that's what people really want to see. They want to see, the credit cards when you get them, the lines of credit, the grants when they come in. So I think that's going to be the fun part, is showing you guys my progress as I go on this journey. And if you're ready to go on this journey, and I really appreciate what I have to offer, keep watching, keep supporting. Like I said, you'll have to find a new channel on your own, and it's not going to be my voice. So it's going to be a whole nother voice. I haven't decided if I want to go with a male or a female voice. I might play it safe and just do like an animal avatar. We'll see. I got an idea for an animal avatar. But I'm excited to build it with these new AI tools, and I'm ready to go. Ready to make some money this year. Finally got my new LLC. I'm going to show you the steps, all the steps I did. Check the links below for links to all the companies I'm using. And if you want to continue following me on this journey, I appreciate you, the few that have been on this long journey with me. It's been years, It's been years. Like I said, I've had these YouTube channels since I was, God, I can't even remember how young I was when I started these things. It's been about 8 years. So my 40s, my mid 40s. And I'm glad I kept doing it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get these channels monetized again, but I will be able to definitely get the new channel monetized. And I'm happy for the journey of being an entrepreneur. It's been a struggle, but it's been a great journey. And as long as I'm alive, I'm going to keep hustling, keep driving, not physically driving, but keep grinding, and we'll see where it takes me. I hope to have more content for you. I love what I do. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going in my rideshare journey, but if you want to see where I'm going with that, just go over to Nice Guy Driver, and you'll see that journey over there. I think I'll continue doing Uber or Lyft part-time, even more part-time than I am now, but I don't foresee Uber or Lyft in my far future. and neither should you drivers, because I think it's over in a couple of years, but well, we'll see. This is why I like AI, because AI is going to be infused in everything, even transportation. So I look forward to the journey. I hope you guys follow along. Subscribe, like, comment. Check the links below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.